Science-based training has revolutionized the way athletes and gym goers approach their fitness journeys. By focusing on evidence-based principles, lifters have seen incredible results in strength and muscle development. Yet, in recent years, this approach has come under increasing attack. Critics argue that it's too rigid, too slow, or even unnecessary for most lifters. But is this backlash valid, or are science-backed methods truly under threat? At the core of science-based lifting lies a foundation of progressive overload, periodization, and recovery. These principles are based on decades of research and peer-reviewed studies that ensure optimal growth. While some lifters embrace this structured approach, others feel stifled by its perceived limitations. But can this structure truly prevent personal growth and creativity in the gym? Science-based methods are carefully designed to maximize muscle growth while minimizing the risk of injury by relying on proven principles like periodization, progressive overload, and muscle fiber recruitment. Proper periodization helps lifters strategically cycle through phases of strength and hypertrophy, allowing the muscles to adapt and grow consistently over time without hitting a plateau. Understanding muscle fiber types, such as fast twitch and slow twitch fibers, enables athletes to tailor their training intensity and volume for optimal results. However, some critics argue that these structured methods are overly rigid and fail to address the individual differences in recovery capacity, biomechanics, and genetic potential. The truth lies in finding a balance between science-based programming and personal adjustments, ensuring that training remains both effective and adaptable to each lifter's unique needs. In the pursuit of strength and muscle growth, many lifters find themselves frustrated with the gradual progress that science-based methods often deliver. The structured nature of evidence-based training, focusing on proper periodization, progressive overload, and muscle adaptation, can feel slow and tedious, especially for those eager to see rapid gains. This impatience has driven some athletes toward shortcuts, relying on bro science philosophies that promise faster results through extreme training intensity, questionable supplementation, and untested techniques. However, while these methods may deliver short-term improvements, they often come at the expense of increased injury risk, burnout, and long-term muscular imbalances. The real challenge lies in balancing the patience required for sustainable progress with the desire for faster results, ensuring that strength gains are both lasting and healthy. Bro science is often grounded in personal experience and anecdotal evidence, emphasizing what has seemingly worked for certain individuals rather than relying on proven scientific principles. While this approach can sometimes lead to short-term success, it frequently overlooks the underlying biomechanics, muscle physiology, and recovery processes that are essential for long-term gains and injury prevention. The rise of social media has amplified this divide, with influencers promoting flashy, untested techniques that promise quick results but often lack scientific backing. This creates confusion for lifters, who must navigate between evidence-based programming and the allure of fast-track solutions. The key lies in combining scientific research with personal experimentation, allowing lifters to adapt proven methods to their individual needs, while avoiding the pitfalls of misinformation and unsustainable practices. In scientific training, lifters track every aspect of their performance, from rep count to recovery time. This data-driven approach allows for precise adjustments, ensuring consistent progress. However, some argue that too much focus on metrics and numbers takes away from the pure enjoyment of lifting. Can we still foster a love for fitness while adhering to strict scientific guidelines? One common critique of science-based training is that it often feels too slow and methodical, leaving many lifters frustrated when they don't see immediate muscle growth or strength gains. This is particularly challenging for beginners who might struggle to grasp the long-term benefits of progressive overload and consistent training. The slow pace can lead to discouragement, especially when social media is flooded with quick-fix transformations and unrealistic timelines. However, the real strength of science-based methods lies in their focus on sustainable progress, minimizing injury risk, and building a solid foundation of strength and muscle over time. Patience and gradual improvement may seem difficult at first, but they are ultimately what separate temporary gains from lasting success in the world of lifting. The science-backed approach to strength training emphasizes gradual, sustainable progress over rapid short-term fixes, focusing on building a solid foundation of strength and muscle. Methods like progressive overload, where weight, volume, or intensity is increased incrementally, ensure that each training session builds upon the last, allowing the body to adapt and grow systematically. This steady progression helps prevent injury, improve recovery, and maximize long-term gains, even if the visible results take time to appear. However, many lifters, especially beginners, struggle with the patience required for this slower approach, feeling discouraged when they don't see immediate changes in strength or muscle size. The real question is whether the long-term benefits of a consistent, science-based method can truly satisfy the natural craving for faster, more noticeable results in the competitive world of fitness. The modern gym environment has evolved into a highly competitive space where lifters are constantly seeking faster results and quick fixes to stay ahead. Trendy exercises, supplements, and high-intensity routines often promise rapid muscle growth and strength gains, creating a culture of instant gratification. Many lifters feel that science-based methods, focused on gradual progression, proper recovery, and technique, are too slow or restrictive to keep up with the fast-paced demands of modern fitness culture. However, this obsession with shortcuts and immediate results can lead to overtraining, poor form, and increased injury risk, ultimately undermining long-term progress. The real question is whether chasing rapid gains at the cost of sustainable health and performance is a winning strategy or a dangerous trap. Tracking progress has become a fundamental pillar of science-based lifting, with lifters meticulously recording every detail of their workouts, from sets, reps, and weight lifted to calories burned and recovery times. Many use apps, spreadsheets, and training journals to monitor their performance, aiming to ensure that each session contributes to measurable progress. This data-driven approach provides a sense of control and direction, helping lifters stay consistent and focused on long-term goals. However, some argue that this obsession with numbers can turn lifting into a mechanical task rather than an enjoyable experience, stripping away the freedom to train intuitively and listen to the body. The question remains, can lifters strike a balance between structured progress and the pure joy of lifting? Or is this numerical focus taking away from the essence of fitness? Lifting has always been more than just a pursuit of strength. It's a deeply personal and communal experience that fosters connection, discipline, and self-expression. Beyond the sets and reps, the gym is a place where lifters push their limits together, exchanging motivation and building a sense of belonging. While science-based approaches offer structure and measurable progress, they can sometimes feel cold and mechanical, reducing training to numbers rather than human interaction. The rigid focus on tracking and perfect form might isolate lifters, making it harder to bond with others and share the emotional highs and lows of training. The real challenge lies in balancing the precision of data-driven training with the raw human connection that makes lifting truly rewarding. Thanks for watching.